Say what's up, YouTube. This is going on YouTube too, by the way, my nigga. Say hey, YouTube. Feel me? Wave at the camera. Say cheese. School pick, nigga.
My mom cheated on my dad. My sister would always get cheated on. My brother cheated on his wife. I never thought that I would cause that kind of pain to someone.
Damn. Just focus on yourself, Kings.
I am a cheater, and it was a very hard time in my life when it happened.
She a cheater, but it's a hard time in her life. Man. Wow.
Ruined an entire part of myself.
Before, I wasn't very empathetic with cheaters, but after I did it, I understood.
I feel like it's a part of me, but it's not who I am right now.
I'd say my
Nah, once a cheater, always a cheater, nigga. That shit, a part of you until you died, nigga.
early 20s, I didn't know why I was cheating. I didn't think a bunch about it.
Normally, a lot of people, they definitely beat themselves up for it. I don't.
When I cheated, I enjoyed it. 3, 2, 1, go.
I was there for it. I was there for the cheating. Like, let me tell you, like, I'm here for it.
Yo.
It's a catharsis. It's cool for, like, the moments while you're in it, and then afterwards, I feel horrible. It's like, okay, I'm doing this. I feel good because I'm connecting with someone, and I'm not connecting with my partner. And so this feels good to have this sort of connection with someone else.
I cheated in another country, so at that time,
Just focus on yourself, man.
I was like, oh, nobody's gonna know about this. I don't say anything. It's, it's all about me right now. So at that time, I enjoyed it. But yeah, as soon as I got back, I just felt so guilty.
No, she didn't.
Man, you high and then it went like low.
Yeah, I enjoyed it in the process because one, my boyfriend at the time was 2,000 miles away. And here's my best friend's cousin who is right here and open and willing. And I was like, fuck it, let's go.
I actually cheated on somebody. I was in a long distance relationship. I didn't cheat on the person like through sex. It was something totally different. I just considered other things as cheating. I did not enjoy it. No, it was like with a friend from like middle school. He like hit me up. I was like, "How you doing? Okay, let's go hang out. What's happening?" So no, I didn't enjoy it. And
You didn't enjoy
really
the moment? Like, you didn't enjoy, like, actually being with the person?
No.
Not at all, from the very beginning?
No, it just like if you like let things happen, I just let it happen. I'm just like, oh my god, no.
Really?
Not again.
Then why didn't you stop? Why didn't you say, no, I don't want to do this?
Yeah. Felt like my lift's outside. Gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah, at that point.
And he was like my ride, so I couldn't like
My lift is outside.
I couldn't. Yeah, no.
Lord have mercy.
Once a cheater, always a cheater. 3, 2, 1, go.
Nigga, if you don't go to the right and stop. So we lying now. They're lying.
I would say I strongly disagree with this saying, simply because people change, people grow up, people learn.
Okay.
Certain things. Just because I did this one bad thing when I was like, let's say 15, doesn't mean that it should haunt me for the rest of my adulthood.
Once a cheater, always a cheater? Okay, no, not really. I've been in several long-term relationships where, like, I've cheated from the very beginning until the very end of the relationship. You guys are saying, like, I cheated one time when I was 15 or some shit like that. I'm like, oh, you guys are awesome. I was, like, on some straight fuckboy shit.
Louisiana's.
Like, I was straight up. So, like, what I was doing wasn't truly who I was. It was a defense mechanism. I have these strong emotions towards my partner. I really wish that they would listen to me. They're not, and so I'm just going to go and do something that makes me feel better. So I don't think that once a cheater, always a cheater, but I do, on the other hand, always tell every partner that I've been with about my habits and what I've done in the past. I share it openly because I think it's something that should be shared more often, because we're not the only people that cheat. People watching this stuff are also cheaters.
I would be willing to forgive someone if they cheated on me. 3, 2, 1, go.
Just because of the simple fact that I told my boyfriend at the time that I cheated on him, and then he forgave me. But then these things start happening where he's like, oh, but like, what's up? Where are you going? I'm like, oh, I'm going to parties. Like, oh, boys are going to be there, huh? I'm just like, why would you do that? It just makes me want to like just go back to what I was doing.
You
I
have,
mean, I can't.
no faith or trust
Yeah,
in me.
exactly. The
Like,
trust after was gone. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm fine. We're fine. Like, no,
Yeah.
we're not, because you're not emotionally, mentally like, oh, I'm like, we're done.
Right.
It wasn't done. So after that, I broke up with him, and I was like, no, I'm not going to be that person. Just like, oh, you cheated. Bye. I'm not going to be like that mentally or physically. I'm just going to be like, no, we're going to work this out.
If it was the other way around, I still would have been begging at his knees to be with me because of how much I was in love with him. And I still forgive him for what he's done to me. And if anybody were to do that later on, I'd be like, hey, I've done it too.
3 out of the 4 relationships I was in, I was a cheater, but on the
She is a smut. Yo. She's smutting like that?
that last one, I got cheated on. Cheating all throughout that first year. Second year, same thing through that. I forgave him for all of it. I was still the one begging him to be with me. I tried. I said I forgave him for that, but I didn't really. I still have a lot of hate in my heart for that. But would I let the next person do that? Hell the fuck no. Like, what do you mean I'm gonna get to know you just for you to do all of that stuff? Like, that's why we learn.
I pray that any man that comes in contact with this woman cheats on her with her mother. It's gonna really spice things up.
From our past
Facts.
mistakes, which that's kind of me being a hypocrite because I did the same mistake over and over again.
You changed?
Yeah.
Oh.
Only because, before I cheated, I would have actually been all the way back there. And then I came here because I hold grudges. So, I mean, I will be more understanding to a person if they cheated on me because I did it. But it would be really hard for me to let it go because I would always replay it in my head.
Just like the other guy replayed it in his head when you was getting smutted out in another country. Come on, bruh. Just focus on yourself, Kings. Just focus on yourself. It's not worth it.
Me, actually, the person I cheated on, we're still together. We're getting married.
No. Oh my God. No.
Next month.
I was gonna ask you about that. Congrats.
Yeah, so he forgave me big time.
He's a fucking idiot.
How did you find
Obviously.
out? So you cheated on him overseas?
Yes. At first, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna just break it off, not say anything. But he was so willing to fix whatever was going on.
He's an idiot.
He's like, I don't know what's going on. What can I do to fix it? And I was like, this is just what's going on. This is what I have in my head. Like, I'm unhappy. I think we should go to counseling and stuff. And so we did, and we're more honest and open with each other, and we were able to work it out.
And she's still getting bent over by somebody else while he did all that. Let me chill. I'm being too negative. Let me chill.
Always wrong.
I just hate cheaters, bro. I hate it.
3, 2, 1, go.
It's not always wrong because what if that person that your relationship with is toxic? You're just like, okay, I have an excuse to cheat on this person.
No, you tell him I don't want to be with you, and you block the nigga and you move on. Yeah.
An excuse to break up with the person.
I know, but you so.
Come on, bro. Don't be stupid on a Saturday.
but you still have benefits with that person too. You know what I'm saying? Like you're in this relationship, and you're like, you have benefits.
You don't.
Why am I
That's a
gonna
hard
bring it
part, right? It's
Yes.
like, this is one of the things I'm like, why I'm afraid of marriage. It's like, in some ways, it's like, what if shit goes like super south and like, I can't just undo this. This is not just a breakup.
I am a firm believer that no matter how toxic somebody is, no matter how horrible somebody can be, I don't think anybody on this planet deserves to be cheated on. I wanted to believe I had good reason, but I didn't, even though...
And why she talking about cheating? She built like a cinnamon stick. She got a Pop-Tart body. She cheating on motherfuckers?
He
Hey.
called me a dumb bitch every other sentence. And I was
Hey.
the most ugly and stupid person that he's ever met. And I only exist to send him nudes.
Wow.
Yeah, you did the right thing with getting out of that relationship. You did the right thing, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
You can be in love and still cheat. 3, 2, 1, go.
It was interesting.
So the reason why I'm strongly disagree is because if you actually love someone, why would you ever want to inflict any sort of pain on them? Since you're supposed to be their, I guess you can say their other half, why would you want to be the bad half of it? It doesn't really make any sense.
Did you love the guys that you cheated on?
No, that's why.
You didn't love them.
I don't love any of them.
Did you tell them that you loved them?
No.
You never said you love. I love.
Well, I never said it to any of them because I didn't love them.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting.
Very interesting.
I mean, I was in love with the people I cheated on. I mean,
Would you call yourself a selfish person?
super selfish at that time, for sure.
This nigga's on some future shit.
Super selfish.
But
I
do you
was
think you could have been selfish in a different way and still not have hurt the person?
exactly. Yeah, I do. I agree with you. And that's a thing that now at this portion of life, like I try and do. I've not cheated in a long while.
He's lying.
I don't
He's lying.
have an experience with a relationship. So actually, my fiance, he was my first boyfriend. So
Did you feel like you wanted to experience other people? What was the
200%. So yeah, like I said, he was my first relationship, and at that time, like I wasn't very confident in myself, my appearance, my personality. Guys were always looking at my friends, you know, and I was like, okay, this guy likes me. It's like this is it, you know. And then as I got older, I just like more comfortable with myself, and I'm like out when I was in Japan, I was like, oh hey, people like I'm getting attention, like I love this, like not like I fell out of love with my fiance now, but it was like, hey, somebody else likes me, I am pretty, like I am cool. He's not just saying that, you know.
I guess, bro.
3, 2, 1, go.
Damn, you guys haven't forgiven yourself. I've forgiven myself. For sure. I mean, it took a lot of like reflecting. I don't think my cheating is not truly who I am. It was the result of not seeing healthy relationships as I was growing up, not seeing how people can work through things in a healthy way.
I feel like I had to forgive myself just because, especially after the relationship that I was in after that I got cheated on, just because now I understand both sides of it. It isn't easy both ways, but I feel like if you really actually want to learn and grow from something, you definitely have to forgive yourself because you can't grow if you don't forgive yourself.
Still haven't kind of forgiven myself, just for the simple fact that we're kind of like in a courtship, so we're like intending to get married. So I could have been in like her shoes of like, oh, fiance, but I didn't get that chance just because of the simple fact that I cheated, and then all that stuff happened. And yeah, that's something that I was like, damn, this time, if I would have stayed and I didn't cheat, I could have been like married by now. I could have had like the life
That's your fault.
that I wanted.
Do you think that you would be like you and the guy would still be together if you hadn't cheated?
No.
Okay.
To be honest, because it was, I don't know how long I would have lasted in a
Yeah.
long distance relationship. So, well, that's why I cheated.
I'm definitely still working on it. It's something that still happened recently, just last year. So I just felt like, you know, all my life I grew up to be this perfect person. My parents were very proud of me. I never like went against them. So when I went to Japan, we were already engaged. So me coming back, my dad already put money on a down payment for the venue and stuff, I felt so guilty. So like even now, I know everybody's like forgiving of me, but I just have to work on forgiving myself still, because I still think about it.
Who said that?
You know, how it affected everybody around me.
Come on, guys.
Once
This is disgusting.
who cheated upstairs. That was crazy.
Oh my God. Like I said, God may forgive you, but the streets